Hi, my name is Lucy. I used to work for an artist and now I am becoming an artist. Come and join me as I document my creative journey and fall back in love with art. Hello and welcome to another week of creating. I'm actually filming straight off the back of last week's vlog. I'm going to start editing last week's vlog today. So that is my plan. It's quite late in the day already. Things haven't gone according to plan. Hi, my name is Lucy. I used to work for an artist and now I am becoming an artist. Come and join me as I document my creative journey and fall back in love with art. Hi, my name is Lucy. I used to work for an artist and now I am becoming an artist. Come and join me as I document my creative journey. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. We did it. Good morning. If you can hear like rough and tumbles in the background, it's the dogs playing. They have decided that it's a really good time to play whilst I am trying to film. Such is life. So yeah, it's the next day. I got really far with my editing yesterday, so I'm just going to tweak some stuff today and then upload it. So I'm hoping to upload by 12 o'clock today. Obviously you guys would have already seen the first one. This is the second one that I'm doing now. A lot happened yesterday, so I didn't quite manage to finish. Dogs. So yeah, I'm going to continue that now and upload. We are exporting and it's 5 to 12, so not too bad on timing. Probably won't be on YouTube by 12 based on how long this is taking, but I got it down to 25 minutes, which I think is a good time for a vlog. So while everything is exporting in the background, I'm going to start work on my next illustration. Don't know which one to do. I've got my little book, which I've made a note of all of the illustrations that I want to do in. I need to tick some stuff off, so I need to do that in a second. But I have got left tree decorating with Norwegian breeds, opening presents with primitive and Asian breeds, and stockings by the fire with Japanese breeds. Oh, I don't know which one to do. Good afternoon. It is Sunday, so another day off. We went to Hobbycraft and B&M this morning. I managed to get a plum coloured like backing board, like artist board to use for photos. So I need to finally scan and get some greetings cards mocked up so I can take some photos and stuff. Not going to do that now just because we are kind of losing light. It is, oh, let's not cover the camera. 10 to 4, so I've probably got an hour left of sunlight, and I actually want to show you guys this old thing. That is my first sketchbook when I started to get back into art. So this is from maybe 8 years ago. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is my first sketchbook that I started about 8 years ago. There might even be a date in here, when I basically went, I want to get back into sketching. So I'd done all of my, I can't draw, or I'd do some pet portraits and then go, oh, this isn't right, this isn't me. This is basically my experimental sketchbook, trying to find a style and just find how I wanted to draw again, and my love of drawing. So we've got this very strange drawing on the front. I remember when I did it, I was like, I hate this, I don't know what I'm doing, so good start. So we've got, welcome to my sketchbook, there we go, May 2018, and it's 2025 now, so that was, what, 7 years ago. I got very close to finishing this sketchbook, I remember, and then got a new sketchbook and went, nah, I'm going to do that instead. So this is one of my original characters who has been with me for the longest time. I used to draw them as like a ghost teddy bear, and then I tried to make them a bit more sort of fluffy and stuff, so they've got more tufts and things over the years. And they are called Kia. And then this was a little drawing that I did for the small business that I used to work for. Basically, I was asked if I could draw like their corgi running towards the camera, sort of like zoomies style, so that they could create a sticker that said, the rest of your order is zooming on its way. Right, I'm gonna have to do everything on this camera because I have run out of battery on my main camera. Fantastic. Oh, this was some emotes that I was trying to do. So I drew like a little Gatomon as an emote. I drew a little Gomamon as an emote, and then this is Penny, my dog. This was when I was doing Twitch, and so I wanted to create my own little emote. Yeah, I ended up doing like a little Penny. It didn't quite look like that, but it was very similar. More things of Kia. I made sure that I used every single page in this sketchbook. This is this was drawn from life. I went to a cycle speedway in the park, and so I tried drawing some of the cyclists, and I remember being really annoyed at the time, going, oh my god, how do people draw from life when they're like moving so quickly? This is ridiculous. But actually looking back at it, I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, lots of little sketches of cycle speedway. Then we've got some girls. I imagine these were probably on Pinterest, and then I started drawing noses and eyes, and I've put afterthoughts trying to find my style again, so I was definitely struggling. And then these were some more Pinterest girls, and I've put style/model practice, and then I've like scribbled over it in green, so that's great. I'm pretty happy with these. This one's a little bit strange. The hand is very odd. I clearly didn't want to draw hands, so they became blobs. I mean, hands are the bane of everyone's life. Then we've got... So these are my original characters. This is Lole, and then again, obviously that's Kia again. These would have been poses that I found on Pinterest, and was just trying to work out how I was drawing people, work out how I was trying to do hair, just everything. I quite like this hair. It's sort of like messy, fine lines, but also some chunks as well. I'm not sure about that one. Then I was doing some style practice, so I wrote down some of my favourite styles. So I've got like Ghibli, Wind Waker, current Disney. So if this was 2018, it would have been, I guess, like Wreck-It Ralph kind of era. D&A Angel, Summer Wars, and Scott Pilgrim. So I think that's meant to be D&A Angel. That's Wind Waker, Sonic, and that's meant to be Ghibli. This is very much an experimental book. This was also kind of a trauma book because I was not in a happy place at the time. I was just not in a great relationship at the time. So drawing was a very alien thing to do because the person that I was with was not very artistic at all. So they didn't comprehend sort of a creative side of things. I just realised I haven't turned my ring light on. Right, will you turn on now? Yes, there we go, that's a bit better. You can actually see what I'm doing now. These are from Kingdom Hearts. So that was like one of the armours that Aqua and the likes wore. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember the names. Obviously that is Stitch with the little Palpu fruit in his hands. That is meant to be Hercules holding Sora's hand, I'm guessing. And yeah, I'm feeling like I can't draw anymore because I was just really frustrated because I used to draw every single day when I was a teenager. And so obviously I was getting very good at drawing and I could do things from memory. And this was just a struggle. I always had to find references, I still do. Then we've got more references from Pinterest. Not really sure what's going on with the eyes there, but yeah, just more grabbing girls off of Pinterest and drawing them. This was a logo design for a Facebook group that I was trying to create with a friend. It was called the Artist's Almanac, and it was basically like a one-stop like shop place for artists. So small business artists would be on the group, and the idea would be that there would be market nights where small businesses could sell their products to people like at a discounted price once a month. And yeah, we called it the Artist's Almanac, and it didn't get very far. But I tried to create a logo at least. More Pinterest doodles, but these were like guys dancing, so like working on action poses, and I really like this. This is really cool. Actually, they're all kind of cool. Very cool. And the hands are getting a bit better. More drawings. These would have been more poses from Pinterest, but then I've changed them out to be another one of my OCs. So this was a guy called Kit. I don't really have a lot of information about my OCs. Basically, I was going to create like a pirate manga, like pirate graphic novel many years ago. So Lole from the previous page, she was like the daughter of a pirate, but she didn't live with said pirate. Like she was like an orphan, you know, that old tale. This was like another kid that they find along the way. I say kid, I think he was like late teen, early 20s. That's Vice from Skies of Arcadia in like a chibi form. Not sure what this is. Not sure. This is definitely something off of Pinterest that I can just sort of tell. That probably was like another Pinterest face, but I'm obviously just trying to find my style still. More of my OCs. So this was a little character called C. Basically the idea is that there was an island, and it was called the Island of Tears, and the island was made of wealth basically by the creatures that inhabited the island. Their tears basically became crystals and would be stored on the island, and the creatures also stayed on the island. They didn't sort of go anywhere. And Lole's father, the pirate, founded this island. It was like, this is my island, I must protect it. And he sort of gifted Kia as a pet to Lole, and then C was gifted to Kit. This is the start of Inktober, I believe. I think one of the first prompts was something to do with food. So I had like my characters eating food. These are just sketches in order to do Inktober. And yes, so Inktober 2018, prompt 1 was poison. I literally just went with the idea of alcohol. I think I didn't use any references for these. I just decided I was going to draw, and whatever came out of my head came out of my head. So we've got a very strange crotch. Obviously here is like, alcohol is poison. This is disgusting. Very strange style because I was using calligraphy brush pens and yeah, just cross-hatched everything. And then these were some more sketches, I think, for prompts further down the line. So like hammocks, more food. So we'll probably find those in a minute. Yes, there we go. So day 2 was tranquil, which is why I went with hammock. So it's like hammock with cup and stuff. Again, wasn't happy with anything I was doing for Inktober, I remember that much. Which is why it became just scribbles. And then day 3 was roasted. I think that's why I was doing the whole lots of food. So it was like roast chicken. So it was like roasting something on a fire. I mean, my lighting's pretty nice. Like I've gone, oh yeah, the light will come from this side because fire. So that's pretty cool. Then we've got day 4 is spell. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is like a wolf woman that I've drawn. I have nothing else on them, but yeah, some sort of like witchy lady. She's got fangs. She's got like a canine nose, and then she's got these ears. I might need to revisit her. But yeah, she's casting a spell. That's quite nice actually, I quite like that. Although my lighting seems to have completely gone on this one, because clearly this is a lightning spell, so there would be more light. I guess there is in some places. Oh, here we go. Inktober day 5 was chicken. So I've got someone eating chicken, of course. Terrible. Oh, then I was working out some more prompts that would be coming up. So we've got Drool, Exhausted and Star. So Drool, I decided to do this character. This is another old character I have, which is like a dragon with a helmet on and a mohawk. He's called Triop. Star was like holding a star, kind of Howl's Moving Castle style, and Exhausted I've obviously got someone just keeled over. So this, return it. This is Triop in Drool. I really like that. That's very good. Yes, more Exhausted ideas. So this is sort of like literally propped up against a wall. These are quite cool. I don't know if I used any drawings, any references or not. It's really hard to tell at this point. More ideas of Exhausted. This was me trying a different style, very loose style. Didn't enjoy it. I think the prompt was swollen, so I was like, swollen ankles. Terrible. Here we go. So yeah, day 7 was Exhausted. I ended up just going with this, which is obviously very much an anime type pose. Star, that's quite cute. Obviously I've tried to do the whole lighting thing again, although I've ruined it by putting gloves on. Oops, I've done too many pages there. Oh yeah, so this is me trying to do little like chibi kind of style again, but with a mix of Animal Crossing and Wind Waker by the looks of it. I quite like that one. That one's cute. There's some more. I didn't end up sticking to this, obviously. It just didn't work for me. I obviously then tried to do the chibi stuff in the Inktober, so this was Precious. Here is Precious to Lolo. These are some more, I think these are more Pinterest drawings, maybe. Or maybe I was trying something weird, I don't know. I can't remember. These are definitely Pinterest. I remember that much. Flowing for Inktober day 10. Obviously had to be Rapunzel, flowing hair. That is the scariest Rapunzel face ever. Don't do a Wind Waker star with Rapunzel unless you're confident doing the Wind Waker star. Cruel for day 11. This is Lola as a child, and this is her uncle, who basically used to keep her chained up. So it's Cruel. I like my whale. I must have got that from somewhere. That must be from Pinterest or something. I wouldn't have drawn that out of the blue. But he's cute, and Kia's like swimming with him. So that's very cute. Guarded. I just drew, I think this is meant to be Kit again, like guarding himself. Clock for day 14, so I had a Lole just sat on top of a clock tower. Day 15 was weak. I don't know why I keep turning these. There we go, that's better. Day 15 was weak, so it's like weak in bed. It's quite cute. I quite like that one. These are like cat anthros with a little cat like helping him, I guess. Angular. So I had like a little chibi cat angulating the other cat's whiskers and stuff. Oh, there we go. There's my swollen. Let's turn that way. Yeah, there's swollen. So swollen cheeks and swollen ankles. Very much sort of doing the like Wind Waker-esque style, and I remember hating it at the time, and I still hate it. Didn't really work for me. And like bottle. Oh, there, yeah. So the next prompt, which is on this page, is bottle. And then the final one that I went for was a tortoise, basically having the bottle on its head. You can tell that I read a lot of One Piece when I was a teenager because the artist for One Piece loves to include animals in his work. And this feels very much like a One Piece type thing, where it's like the tortoises have taken the map and she's trying to get the map back. I don't know why she's running. It's a tortoise. They're not exactly going to go very far. These are more sketches. That's me working on the next one, which was Scorched. There we go. Let's do it that way. And that's what I did. So it was like, oh, scorch marks on the floor, and they're sort of trying to resonate with the floor or something. This was another one of my characters from a different book series that I had. So this guy has feathers at the end of his hair because he was like a bird. Like he could transform into a bird. He could transform into a cormorant. So the feathers were blue and his hair was jet black. These are definitely from Pinterest. More Pinterest sketches and Lolo, because why not? These were probably some sort of challenge. I probably did like a whole feelings thing. It was like, can I draw these emotions? So I've got happy, concerned, confused, stubborn, question mark, compassionate, disgusted, bored, shocked, my bad, kissy kissy, insane, yawn, WTF, wistful, and tongue out. This must have been like some sort of prompt on a YouTube channel, I imagine, because I don't think I would have come up with these on my own. That looks like angel wings, like bleeding out, like they're not complete angel wings. So yeah, for day 20 it was breakable, so it was like gun practice. And the gun practice, target practice, and poor C's holding a bottle with a target on him. He doesn't look impressed. Oh, now this was when I went to Alton Towers and I had the idea to design some of the rides as like actual characters. This was Rita. At the time, Rita was known as Rita Queen of Speed, or it might just have been Rita. I did some research. So Rita was originally known as Rita Queen of Speed, and it was the idea of like drag race or just racing in general. And then they changed the theme of that area of the park. So she became, I keep saying she, the ride became known as Rita. And it was like covered in like moss and like the forest sort of taking over. So I wanted to create this like racer girl who was slowly becoming over, like getting, taken away by the forest. And this is what I created. So this was like someone walking to the line, and the forest is slowly taking over her. So she'd obviously won a cup, and yeah, the forest was taking over. And I wasn't very confident with alcohol markers at the time. I probably didn't have enough markers either, and my markers were running out. But I do still like this. I might revisit this at some point as well. And I remember I did really well, and I researched what clothing like the racers would wear and stuff, which is why suddenly my clothing looks a lot nicer. And she probably would have had her hair tied up. She probably wouldn't have had it all loose everywhere, but you never know. She might have been a bit of a rebel. And there's a little swirl in her eye. I don't know if you can see that. A little swirl. So I really thought about that. Oh yeah, and then I did another one, which was, I can't remember what the ride this was. But yeah, that was another one, and I think I tried that one and then went, nope, this is terrible. Oh, there we go. There's some more ideas of like the vines taking over the girl. I really enjoyed that. But that was the only character idea I had. Maybe I should have just stuck with the one rather than trying to make it a series. And there's more of the girl with the roller skates. I really wish I could remember what ride that was. Oh, I did continue Inktober. I was starting to wonder whether I hadn't continued Inktober. So this is day 21, which was drain. So I just did the idea of like draining the bar. So obviously, you know, grabbing alcohol from the bar, pirates and all that. This is, so yeah, it was drain, expensive and muddy next. So I did muddy, was going to be a couple of my critters playing in the mud. Expensive, I think I just went with an expensive suit, which is what we had here. So this is Altair again in what's meant to be an expensive suit. There's Muddy, the two critters, so C and Kia, playing in the mud. That is a sketch of a dog. Oh, I remember I used to do pet portraits, and someone messaged me saying that they had ordered a pet portrait from me like years ago, and they never submitted photos and wanted the portrait. So that was like, I guess, the outline of their dog, and then I completed it and sent it to them. Fan art. It's very rare to get fan art of me. This is Miraculous Ladybug. This was when she got her second form. So this is, oh my gosh, I've forgotten her name. I remember Kiki's name, I just can't remember her name. Let's call her Ladybug because I can't remember her. I feel like it starts with an N. But yeah, I really liked her like swimsuit form when she was starting to get new like powers and stuff, and so I wanted to draw that. I really liked this pose, and then I remember I tried to finalize it in color and it was terrible. Dear. This would have been around maybe 2020 I drew this. So we've had a jump. So 2020, feeling much happier, feeling a bit more confident with drawing. Then we've got a little elf boy, more Kia. So Kia is someone that I automatically go to draw as well. These are all Pinterest designs, prompts, not prompts, just photos. Photos from Pinterest that I decided to draw. These are not. This was me seeing if I could just draw things from memory and not really getting very far. This is Bowser. He's a bearded dragon that we had. More of my characters. This is me. I used to have a lot of an undercut, so that is like the side of my undercut. I'm guessing I tried to do this as like a profile picture maybe or something. Not too sure what this is. This was probably something off of Pinterest. Don't know what that is. That's terrifying. I wonder if I was trying to work on proportions. More things from life by the looks of it. That is a car. That is another car. I like Herbie type cars. I'm not too sure what that is. That is obviously bearded dragon Bowser. Some more action poses. which I believe are from Pose Maniacs. Pose Maniacs is a super duper old website, which I used to use all the time. You can program it to show a pose for, I think, between 3 and 60 seconds, and then you draw them. So I used to do that a lot as warm-ups, and these are cool. These are more Pose Maniacs, those two, but then I've obviously tried to add like character, like people to them. So I've drawn like a face on that one. I've drawn this person has clothes and hair. The hair's quite cool. These are definitely more Pose Maniacs. And these seem to be a lot quicker sketches, so I probably had it set up for like 10 seconds. More Pose Maniacs. More faces. Oh, there we go. So that is me trying to draw. Again, trying to find a style. I'd got some new markers. I remember that much. There we go. Yeah, so I received new markers. They didn't have a lot of colour choice, so I had to get a bit creative. And creative is correct, so I definitely did. I definitely need to do some like clothing research and just how to draw clothing that looks realistic, because that's 100% my downfall. These are probably Pinterest, but I'm not 100% sure. This was when I decided I wanted to start doing a yarn dyeing business. I was really interested in indie yarn dyers at the time. I had some ideas, and so I created a indie dyed yarn business. And these were basically step-by-steps of how to, so the yarn would come looking like this, and how to basically unravel it to start knitting with. So I wanted to create a booklet of like, pull here and it will look like this, and then you need to cut these straps to unravel it. So these were the little drawings that I did. And then this is how it looks once it's all tied up. And I was like, do you still have your tail? Tuck the end in. So that's what those are. And then I think I finished this book. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Use the tail as the start of your ball, although that looks like a drink with a straw. This is Mizune from Monster Hunter that I sketched out and really enjoyed that. I have done a speed paint of it on TikTok, which is still available to view. I think I reposted it a couple of weeks ago as well. So I did actually finish this sketchbook, weirdly. I thought I had not, but that is the end of the sketchbook, so that's cool. But yeah, that is basically the first sketchbook tour that I have done now. I have got other sketchbooks that I can do tours of. I've also got my portfolio from when I applied for university, so I thought that would be quite cool to do as well. So that was my first sketchbook tour. I've done it because I haven't done a huge amount of art this week. I will not lie. I just haven't felt inspired. I'm happy with what I've done, and that's the main thing. I want to continue being happy with the artwork that I have done. So you get a sketchbook tour instead. This was the first sketchbook that I started when I was like, oh, let's get back into art, which is why it's got a lot of angry, frustrated drawings in it, a lot of scribbles, a lot of doing things quickly, a lot of just wish-wash really, and a lot of just drawing from reference. That's not to say that I don't draw from reference now. I pretty much always draw from reference, but I think my art is a bit more loose nowadays. It doesn't feel as rigid. There is still some rigidity to it, and I know I still draw quite slowly, which is why I have to speed up my drawing sections of my vlog, because I'm sat there like divvying and not really putting confidence in my lines, which I know any university lecturer will be like, no, you have to be confident, just put the line down, stop scritchy scratching. I'm my own boss. I'm not proud of that art book, that sketchbook. That is not one of my proudest sketchbooks, because it was a frustrating sketchbook. Looking through those Inktober's especially, where I've just scribbled with like a brush pen, I really wasn't in a happy place to draw those things. I So, and I actually struggled to find the sketchbook to do this tour. I thought for a moment I had binned it, and then I found it hidden in a drawer somewhere. So yeah, I obviously am not happy with that sketchbook, but it doesn't matter. The fact that I drew and pushed myself to draw, tried different styles as well, wasn't happy with the different styles, but really tried, did all those pose maniacs like little sketches and things. You know, I still do warm-up sketches now before starting one of my pieces. It's all good practice. So I just wanted to sort of put that out there, that even though I've shown it like, oh, I'm doing a sketchbook tour, it's not something I'm proud of, but I want to be honest. You know, you're gonna have your bad days, and that sketchbook is just full of bad for me, but I know that that bad has still helped me to be able to draw a little bit better now. Good morning. This is not a day I normally film, but I just wanted to capture how I'm feeling, because I'm feeling a bit more positive now that I've had a couple of days off of drawing, and I didn't complete an illustration this week, but I actually feel good about that because I've just sat down to have breakfast today and my mind was buzzing with ideas of products for the show next month. So I now have given myself even more to do, but I'm actually feeling positive about it. So I've still got 3 more illustrations to complete, which I can easily get completed in October. I might have to do some stuff in the evenings because my day job has asked for me to come in a few more days, which is fine, it's absolutely fine. Money. So yeah, so I will get those illustrations completed by the end of October, and then I'm also going to work on a couple of like special products with illustration, like I say illustrations, they're going to include dogs, not in the sort of illustrated style that I've done. It'll be the same style, but it's not going to be a full scene. So fun stickers of specific breeds, more likely going to be like the popular Spitzes and Boohunds because I've got a Boohund. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. I've also had the idea of doing a desk planner, which is wild, but I'm actually really excited about that because I love a desk planner. I love writing everything down on what I'm doing. I have diaries, I fill my diaries most of the time, journals, whatever you want to call them. But I love a desk planner as well, so we're going to do that. Yeah, they do look cool though. Actually, black. Yeah, yeah. If these were black and had like a little